Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Scared Soldier bringing you another Borderlands 3 video, and in today's video I have something really cool to show you guys. So what I want to show you quickly is the gun that nobody's talking about. The gun that everybody's overlooking. Actually, maybe nobody even knows about, because you know why? It's a purple gun. Who cares about purple guns, right? Well, I do, because look at this weapon right over here. We got the shrinking pent up. Now what this weapon does for us, and it's specific to Zane, because obviously we have a cryo build, and for slaughter shaft, mob, and all that stuff, cryo weapons are really important to Zane. And this weapon right here pretty much guarantees that you are going to freeze enemies at any single time, wherever you shoot them, and they're going to be frozen after 1 shot to 2 shots. So I'm going to quickly show you exactly what I mean, and quickly down below if we can appreciate the bonuses that this gun gets. So already you get 4,000 gun damage right off the rip. You get that cryo efficiency with the weapon of 158%. Then you get extra weapon damage, 300% boost to splash damage, more projectile speed, which is great, and it's anointed. Now preferably when we're looking for cryo weapons for Zane's cryo build, we are looking for the one that has the sentinel. So when it says the sentinel is up, as long as it's up, we get 50% extra cryo damage. But unfortunately, after farming for a million years, I haven't found one yet, guys. I'm still looking, but once I get that, I'm gonna be making another video to show you how crazy it gets with that exact setup. But this is just a little fun build, guys. It's not the best build in the game. What I really want to show you was the gun, the shrinking pent up, that you guys need to get for Zane, and I'll show you the build in a second. First of all, I'm going to show off the gun, and I want you guys to see the modifiers quickly. Mayhem 3, because that's important to a lot of you, obviously, in the comments, and I guess I can see why it's important. So here you go, guys. There's the modifiers. Mayhem 3, plain slaughter shaft. Now let's see exactly how this gun does. It kind of looks like the flacker, actually, so it's kind of cool. All right, drop that, boom. Frozen instantly, no problem. Next. Frozen instantly. Let's freeze this guy too. Boom. Frozen. I'm just showing you guys that it freezes everything, literally. Alright. So let's just keep it going. Frozen after 1 shot. Frozen after 1 shot. Frozen after 1 shot. Frozen again. Semi-frozen. Frozen again. It's just ridiculous, guys. So it basically just shoots snowballs, really. So that's what's really cool about it. And you're gonna see here, I could just keep getting my shields back and stuff, because that's the whole point of the Zane builds, is to keep his stuff active and stuff like that. As you see, boom, easily freezing people. But the most important thing is this gun here. So everything's already frozen pretty much. Boom. And it does a lot of damage too. So we're gonna test it out on this guy here. He's a hardened badass. Boom, easy peasy. So that's what you see, that, guys. Took out his shield like nothing. Frozen. We're just here sitting, taking damage, no problem. Freezing enemies. You see my stuff, my cooldowns reset, giving me infinity. Oh my god, look at this. This is just insane. Freezing everything, no problem. Boom. It takes 1 to 2 shots and they're frozen completely. No stress. Boom. Oh shit. That is the one thing I have to mention with this weapon. When enemies come really close to you, it's kind of like the flacker. It does a lot of splash damage, so you might receive quite a bit of damage. You see it basically 1-shotted me, but just keep your enemies at a solid distance, like just about here, arm's length, and you should be fine. And you'll be freezing everything. So you're gonna see, boom, 1-shot frozen, 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 frozen. It's just ridiculous, man. This is the only gun you need when it comes to shotgunning with a cryo build with Zane. So here it is, guys. I just showed you, and it's an epic weapon. Where did I get this now, you may be asking? So let's pause the video for a second. So I got this by just farming Grave Ward. It's an epic weapon. So again, it's pretty much a world drop, and this gun is amazing. Now I haven't tested many other cryo shotgun weapons, but the thing I like about this one is essentially it almost insta freezes every single person it hits, which is super important, and it does a lot of damage. Now I would pretty much use this with a Lucian's Call that's anointed, or an Arctic Nighthawking. You don't need a million different cryo weapons with this build. So now I wanted to show you the build quickly. It's just a fun build. It's not the best one in the game. It's something for you guys just to try out. I'm still experimenting with it, but again, here it is. I'm going to be posting the best slaughter shaft build in the next couple videos. I'm just missing a bit of equipment, specific anointed weapons and stuff like that. But once I get all that sorted out, you're gonna see how crazy. Oh my god, it's gonna be crazy. But this build right here is just for fun. So again, what you're gonna need is 1 or 2 cryo weapons that you like. Like I said, you can't go wrong with the shrinking pent-up if you want to keep all your action skills active. Or the between the Arctic Nighthawking or the Lucian's Call. I like the Lucian's Call personally because of the critical hits and the damage and all that stuff, and you never have to reload this gun when you hit critical hits. Then you're going to want a big boom blaster. Now you might be like, why the hell would you want this? Like, why would you want the shield? It does like nothing. Like, why would you use it? It doesn't give you bonus to damage, doesn't give you any of that. Well, the beauty of this is that since we invest points, and I'm going to show you quickly, into the green tree, when we're using something like the Rough Rider, which is really good and it is part of a lot of my builds, the only thing with the Rough Rider is that adrenaline gets wasted, so we put points in this and we don't even get to use it. And we also competence doesn't work with Rough Rider as well. So if we want to use and get 20% gun damage and get adrenaline to work, we have to use a shield that's going to stay full. And the reason why we pick the big boom blaster is simple, is because this shield stays full all the time. Because, not to mention that the recharge delay is very low, but it drops the boosters that boost 60% to your shields, gives you an extra grenade and heavy ammo, and also reduces the recharge delay, which is already essentially low. And what that means is because of the update in the patch, your character automatically picks up the boosters. The boosters drop all over the ground all the time. So if any given time you lose a bit of your shield, one of those little boosters on the ground fills up your shield again automatically. And I guarantee you, you're always going to be around some. They're all over the place. They're crazy how much they drop. And not to mention that we get competence to work, and we get adrenaline, which is great. So that's part of that. Next thing you want to do is you want to have the Executor, because we want more points into our projectiles. Obviously, the more projectiles we shoot out, the higher chance we have to freeze enemies. And again, we get more critical hit damage, more accuracy, more handling, so we can hit those headshots a lot easier, and we deal some status effect damage and put a static effect chance on the enemy. So you can pick an Executor mod to your choice, to your liking, but this one is really nice. Then obviously you're still going to want to have a cryo, hex grenade, because I mean it just freezes a lot of stuff, and again, the more people you freeze, the better. And we're gonna have the icebreaker because you get bonus damage to frozen enemies and more cryo efficiency. This one gives me also more magazine size, which is great, and gives me more resistance to cryo and radiation, which is sweet. Now the build, the moment you guys have been waiting for. So this again is not any means by the best build. It's just my experiment build because I wanted to see how the capstone of undercover works. And the capstone works really well with the big boom blaster because essentially it gives you even more of those little boosters on the ground, so your shield is constantly full all the time, and it makes it like ridiculous. You basically literally in any mayhem you do, any difficulty, you are freezing enemies without a problem, and you have maximum damage and everything from the competence and all that stuff, and you have really, really great accuracy. So again, you're gonna just put 5 points quickly into adrenaline. You're gonna put 5 points in brain freeze, 3 in stiff upper lip, 5 to rise to the occasion, 1 in competence. Don't put 1 point in here. This was an experiment. Don't put 1 point in here. 1 point in really expensive jacket, 1 point in futility belt, 1 point in calm, cool, and collected, 3 points in refreshment, not 2. Like I said, don't put 1 point in here. I was just doing an experiment. I'll tell you what the experiment was because I'm an open book, guys. I was just trying to see if when they blow up, since it's a cryo nova, if they froze any enemies next to them, because I kill enemies extremely fast, and since there's so many enemies at once, I want to see if maybe there was some splash radiance that would make more enemies frozen around them, and it didn't really work too well. But so that was that. So 3 points of refreshment, 1 point in calm, cool, and collected, and 1 point in disturbed denial. So basically your barrier that you have equipped on you, the barrier that you put out and then you take with you, it equips your shield mod. So basically when you're getting shot at, your shield also drops those boosters, which is great. That's just really important, so you can have a full shield constantly. Now again, you don't have to put all 3 points into here into refreshment. You don't have to. You can put maybe just 1 point here and then into the shield recharge delay, but honestly I don't put any points here because my shield's recharge delay is already super low, and taking a couple percentage off of 2% is really nothing special. So just put 3 points in here and don't put 1 point here. Then we're going to go over to the blue tree, the Hitman tree. You're going to equip the Sentinel, of course. You're going to put the Winter's Drone on, and you're going to put the Bad Dose. You can put 5 points in Violent Violence, 5 points in Violent Momentum, 1 point in Salvation, 1 point in Drone Delivery, 2 points in Cool Hand, 1 point in Death Follows, then 2 points in Violent Violence, and 5 points to Plain Dirty. The other 2 points you see are from my class mod, and this is also from my class mod. And I forgot to mention, you want to equip the Retaliation for the Undercover class, and 1 into the All-Rounder, so you have those 2 augments, and that's pretty much it, guys. So that is the build. Thank you so much for watching. So as you see, that is the booster. I just picked it up without even pressing anything, and you see, oh, there's my Hex Grenade coming out, and we're just gonna freeze this guy really quickly, no problem. I'll give it a couple moments. Get over here. Let me put my shield. Oh, I even have my shield up. Alright, my bad. Where is this guy at? There you go. Frozen, no problem. Put my Sentinel up. There you go. Easy peasy. Look at that. Frozen. Frozen enemies everywhere, boys. Boys and girls. We got a small percentage of girls who watch our videos, so you know we gotta pay them respects. But as you see, guys, it's really simple. You just freeze whoever you want. I'm not even really aiming properly. I'm just kind of having fun because I'm just trying to show off the build a little bit. Now this guy, the Militant, he's the only one who's gonna be annoying, because he just, his little his saw blades that he shoots goes right through your shield. So he's the only guy you really gotta worry about. And as you see, these boosters are everywhere on the floor. Yep. But I'm just chilling, man. It's Mayhem 3, and you see how much damage I'm chilling. My shields are constantly full. Now I don't really care. But anyways, guys, so that's basically the example I'm showing you guys. Try the build out. See how you guys like it. Again, this is an experiment. I just wanted to see exactly how this would all work. Now, keep in mind, this is not the best Slaughter Shaft build in the game. It's not. I'm going to be posting one very shortly to show you guys the best one. Like I said, I'm missing a little bit of equipment for that build, but once I get it all together, I'm going to show you how insane that build is. Like, you're killing guys untimely manners, we'll put it that way. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for helping me hit 100. Zane, you just fucked up my fucking outro. Really, bruh? Shut up. So before I got interrupted by Zane, I want to say thank you guys. We just reached 100 subs. Super happy about that, guys. So stay tuned for the next video. It's going to be a Slaughter Shaft build, the best build in the game by far. Trust me, you guys are going to like this one. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Scare Boy, Scare Soldier signing out. Peace.